you know what I'm saying.
Excuse me. Much too late for anyone to be singing that loud.
It's Sunday morning on CBS. And here again is Jane Pauley.
Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman are no strangers to musical films, but it's a safe bet they've never played musicians quite like these. They're talking with Tracy Smith.
Last week at a New York bar called Old Mates, Australian icon Hugh Jackman sang a few songs by an American icon, Neil Diamond. Seems he's been doing a lot of this lately.
I can begin to know when.
In the new film, Song Sung Blue,
You know who you'd be perfect for? Neil Diamond.
Jackman is Mike, a celebrity impersonator. He teams up with another, Claire,
Supposed to be Loretta Lynn.
Oh, Patsy, Cline.
and together they form an act that just seems to work. It's based on the real-life story of Mike and Claire Sardina, a Neil Diamond tribute act from Milwaukee that went by the name Lightning and Thunder. Hugh was cast early on as Mike, and director Craig Brewer was still looking for someone to play Claire when he got an idea from watching TV.
Hugh, you were attached to the project first, and as I understand it, you were watching some TV show, and Kate was on it?
It's this little-known show, CBS Sunday Morning.
Just a little show.
In April 2024, Sunday Morning aired a profile of Kate and her blossoming music career.
I got a phone call from Michelle, who works with me. We've been friends forever, and she texted me. She said, "Are you watching CBS Sunday Morning?" I said, "I'm not. Normally am." By the way, that sounded sucky, but it's true. I normally am, and I wasn't. I turned it on, and there was Kate promoting her debut solo album. I texted Craig Brewer, the writer-director, and I said, "Kate Hudson is Claire, Claire is Kate." And he just said, "Oh my God, perfect." Yes.
And perfect might be the right word. Hudson's turn as Claire Sardina has already earned her a Golden Globe nomination.
We got things we gotta catch up on.
Tracy, as much as I could see it and feel it, nothing prepared me from day one of rehearsal through till the end, till I saw the movie.
What do you
of
mean?
Kate's performance. Because I could feel it. You know, you just know, I'm like, oh, she's gonna be perfect, she's amazing, and I love her, and I love her as an actress, but then when there's somehow an alchemy of a part to an actress at the time, when that all comes together, magic.
The performances are magical. But what happened to the Sardinas offstage was anything but. Between gigs, they endured poverty, addiction, and some incredibly bad luck.
It's just they go through so much. And if it wasn't a true story, it would almost be you wouldn't believe it, you know.
I can't thank Neil, because every thank you I got belongs to you, doll.
Still, the film is, at its heart, a love story.
You're my August night, you're my September morn, you're my heart light, and you're my crackling Rosie. You got me?
And you could say the two lead actors have chemistry to burn.
Clearly you were familiar with each other before this, but how well did you know each other before this project?
Not very well. We actually, it's become a bit of a joke, because I remember when we first met, but she has no recollection.
I don't remember meeting him.
That's the impression I
Which
made.
is so weird, because it was in my mom's house.
So how well do you know each other now?
Oh, well, very well.
Very well.
Very well. Yeah.
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 Except
Really?
consummating.
Yeah. No.
Beyond that, pretty much everything.
We should call ourselves Lightning and Thunder.
That is not very professional of me, but I've been wanting to do it for like a whole.
You talked a bit about the reactions that you've seen. I know you screened it for Goldie and Kurt.
Yeah, everyone loved the movie, and my big thing was thinking, I was watching my mom watch it, I was like, God, because I'm so, I guess, not the glamorous version of myself, or even honestly, my version, I, was about a bit heavier and didn't see my skin person for a while. I was like, God, it must be so interesting for my mom to see her middle-aged daughter on the screen. She must have been like, oh my God, she's middle-aged.
Still, it seems middle age has been good to Kate Hudson.
And this was just shocking. I mean, that was our Ralph's. It's all gone.
Even in a year that would put the gray in anyone's hair.
Homes are still going up in flames on both sides of the street.
In January, a wind-driven firestorm incinerated the Pacific Palisades section of Los Angeles, where Hudson's lived for most of her life. Her home is one of the few still standing, but her neighborhood is full of vacant lots where her friends' houses used to be, and some of the places she treasured the most went up in smoke.
Every time I drive by here taking the kids from like baseball or soccer, I drive by and I go, oh, that's where Mommy had her first kiss, And now you're like, well, it's not there. And that's what I mean by like, nothing lasts.
But in the end, home is where you feel loved. For Hudson, it's still her community in Los Angeles.
Was in the spring.
And for Hugh Jackman, it's his pub in Manhattan.
The people I come in here, I get a lot of, hey, Huey, come over here and have a beer, mate. I said, I gotta go. Oh, come on, mate, don't be a d***. Let's go, let's have a beer. Buy me a beer, you can afford it. There's a lot of that.
A lot of that.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to
Everyone making
ask,
fun of me.
can you show up someplace and kind of be a regular dude?
Oh, yeah.
You can show up here and be a regular dude?
Yeah, Aussies, except I just have to be prepared for them to make fun of me.
Fair enough.
Which is a sign of affection.
Yes, Amanda. Touching.
Hugh was prepping for a little Neil Diamond tribute at Old Mates later that night.
And when I heard it runs off my shoulder.
And just like in the movie, Hugh and Kate did what Neil Diamond himself would have done, raise the roof. One final note, Mr. Diamond himself is not in the film, but Hugh says he loved it and gave him the ultimate stamp of approval.
He also gave you a kiss?
He did. On my forehead. He put his arm around me like that, and I sort of leant, and he just kissed me on the forehead. And he said, you did good, kid.